Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Don't Starve Together world, and I know it's been a little bit, and that was not on purpose. Oh, that's a different sound. I just cleaned out my inventory from the last episode. We were working on a bunch of turf stuff, and I think today we're going to take it easy as well. We are in a new update, the Terrors Below, I believe. Terrors of Below. I'm not too sure what the update is called specifically, but it is something like that. Yeah, I want to say sorry for the lack of videos lately. I know there was like a huge 2-week break, and I did not plan that. That kind of just happened accidentally. And yeah, today's just gonna be sort of like an easy episode. No editing a lot, to say the least, like we normally do. I'm probably just gonna work on turf this episode. That's what we're gonna do. Maybe a few other things, and yeah, talk about some stuff. First of all, I have no idea what this scrapbook is, so maybe we should click on it. It's like the first thing I noticed when we logged in. So, this is all the stuff that we found. This needs more investigation. Is this the stuff that they can drop? Someone's eating goods in it. This is kind of... Oh, okay, so we can see how long they last for. Items. Oh my god, that's so much stuff. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Foods. Yeah, I just made some turkey dinners now. They last 6 days. Okay, it doesn't look like the game pauses when that happens. Very interesting to see though. Yeah, we are in a new update, so that was really new to me. I guess it's more player friendly, or new player friendly, I guess. It's nice to see all the bonus stats, I guess, but oh my eyes, I don't know what I was looking at. Anyways, the reason why there has been a lack of videos lately is because I recently had to, I wouldn't say it was surgery, but I had to go to the hospital, and it wasn't anything too, like, life-threatening, to say the least. I had this, like, thing in my arm, I guess it was called, like, an abscess or something like that. But it wasn't hurting, but it definitely, you know, was not good having it in my arm, to say the least. And yeah, I had to go to the hospital for it, and they basically had to cut my arm open and take it out. So, yeah, and because, oh, that was a weird sound. I noticed there's a bunch of new sounds when I logged in as well. We're gonna replace this turf in here with grass turf, or savanna turf, I mean. So I need 32 autumn biome turf, or not autumn, savanna turf, and we're gonna go over here to steal it. I know we can just craft our own, but you know, it is what it is. Actually, we can't really craft our own right now because we don't have the thing. The ruins the turf making equipment up here yet, or station. Well, yeah, anyways, I went to the hospital and got my arm, so I have like stitches, and that was like about a week ago. I am feeling a lot better, and honestly it wasn't as bad as it seemed, but because it was on my forearm, on my right arm to say the least, it did make gaming uncomfortable, so I did not do a lot of gaming like in the past week, just because it was, you know, super uncomfortable to really do anything. I mostly just played the Switch because it didn't really require me to use my, you know, my arm that much, and I could just rest it. So that is why there has been no videos, you know, in the past 2 weeks, because I just, you know, wasn't, you know, feeling it. Anyways, hopefully that explains why we've been missing. And you'll notice I posted a Rotwood video yesterday, and that's because we got in for the beta testing for it, or the combat focus. And originally I wanted the Don't Starve video to be the first video back, explaining why, you know, there hasn't been any content for the past couple weeks. But I don't know how long the combat focus test actually lasts for, so I just wanted to get one of those videos up in case it ever went down. But yeah, as of lately though, I've been feeling a lot better. It's actually healing very nicely, so we are good to, you know, make content again. I'm gonna wear this, and I'm gonna eat one of these. so that we can keep on digging up this savannah turf. The reason why I'm digging it up and not just crafting my own, even though we can't really craft our own just yet, is because we're gonna get a lot of this autumn biome turf just from doing turf in our own base. So it's better to get rid of it all. And now that bee's angry at me, so we'll just leave it like so. I hope I didn't plant too many. That guy almost got me. Anyways, another reason why I've also, you know, there hasn't been any videos lately is not only because of the little like mini surgery that I had. I guess it was like mini surgery because I mean they did have to like, you know, cut my arm open and stuff like that. But another reason for like lack of videos is because I also left the battle pass once again for Overwatch to the very last few days. So yeah, even though I have been feeling better for, you know, a couple days now, I had to grind out the last you know, few days of Overwatch to get the battle pass completed for season 4, I believe. So that also took up a little bit of time, but don't worry though, I'm thinking of, I have been recording some footage of Overwatch, and I'm thinking about turning it into something interesting, to say the least. So yeah, it's not like a complete waste of time, although it's Overwatch, so who, you know, it's a waste of time regardless. But anyways, I hope everything is on track now, to say the least, and that we are good to go for making Don't Starve content. Because yeah, I actually haven't played Don't Starve in about, you know, those last 2 weeks. Actually, I think the last episode that was posted was the last time I played Don't Starve. So we haven't touched it in a little bit, but that's just due to a bunch of outside stuff that I couldn't really, you know, control. So we're here now, and we're just gonna work on some turf and probably mine a few rocks. Maybe check out the meteor biome again, because we desperately need to get our. That new sound is so weird, picking up that seed. We desperately need to get our meteor shell going, or upgrade our portal, I should say, because yeah, not having it upgraded right now is, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I am really wanting to switch characters up, and hopefully we need some more rocks, because I want to try and get to creating D-Fly's arena this episode as well. Probably not going to fight her, because while we can fight her on the Beefalo and it works okay, we actually won't get extra resources from fighting D-Fly and the Beefalo, because the Beefalo just doesn't do quite enough damage to reach her threshold. As if you didn't know, if you do enough damage to D-Fly, you can actually get bonus scales from her. And yeah, with the Beefalo, we're just not able to, you know, hit that threshold just quite, you know. So I wouldn't really want to, you know, do that fight on the Beefalo if I don't have to. It's also a little bit nerve-wracking because D-Fly can guarantee hit you, and well, that's never fun, especially when you're on a Beefalo. So we'll just cook up some more food here. And this scrapbook is probably going to stay up there at the top left, just like the presents do. Honestly, I never really opened the presents in the first place, so having another thing that I have to open is going to be, you know, not ideal. But it is very nice. Also, it is Klei Fest week, I think. It's a week that it lasts, so a lot of Klei games are on sale, which is pretty awesome. If you're looking to buy some Klei games, maybe there's some characters you don't have in Don't Starve, or there's some skins you don't have in Don't Starve, or if you've been eyeing that Oxygen Not Included, or I think Grifflands is also another Klei game. And yeah, if you've been eyeing any of those, this would be the time to buy them, because a lot of games are on sale, a lot of games have been updated. There's a lot of cool new games as well that Klei has been introducing lately, which I will probably talk about during this episode as well. I just want to get this food together. And yeah, we did a lot of fighting those birds last episode as well. So we're over here by our meteor biome here. Hopefully we can see if our, you know, ancient meteor orb fell, lunar orb fell. We're coming here to get some rocks, as we need some more. Oh, there's a pickaxe here already. As we need some more rocks back at base to make some more cobblestone and a bunch of other, you know, goodies. Let's just drop this for now. But yeah, with the Klei Fest going on, they introduced a lot of cool games that are coming out. One of them was actually introduced last year, I believe, which is Rotwood, which you've already seen if you have watched the past video I posted before this. Wow, this sounds weird. I don't know if I like the sound of all these. The gold sounds funny, to say the least. I do kind of miss like the dinging noise. I mean, we still have the dinging noise, but it's quite weird, to say the least. The rocks sound funny as well. Anyways, yeah, so Rotwood is a hack and slash, sort of like dungeon crawler game, which I am super excited for. I have a bunch of, I recorded a bunch of videos on it, so we're going to be posting a lot of that. And, yeah, so that will be coming out, I don't know, sometime soon as well. Another game that all these are going to be in the link in the description too, by the way. I'll put a link to all of the games I'm talking about in the description. It'll take you to, like, the Steam page, I guess. But, one of the other games they introduced is called Dread Pilots. It looks pretty cool. I'm not too sure what it is exactly. It looks sort of like it's a top-down game, and it's kind of like you gather materials and you do missions in like a space car or a space truck. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty fun. I'll probably give it a try as well. Another game that they introduced as well is Mind Over Magic, and I'm pretty sure that one was another old release. Or not released, but something they mentioned last year as well. I'm not too sure what it is. It looks like it's gonna be another one of those like micromanagey games. Don't quote me on that, but it's sort of like a side scroller view almost, and it looks really cool. It looks fun actually. It takes a lot of designs from Don't Starve, especially like the title. But yeah, it's called Mind Over Magic, and I'm excited for that one too. I want to try that one. And the last game that they also like introduced, they posted like all these on their YouTube channel, sort of like little trailers of them. Another one is called Beastieball. Now it's not actually made by Klei, it's published by them, so there's like another company working on it. But it is essentially Pokemon, but volleyball. So it's in Pokemon in a sense where you capture or you recruit, I guess, quote unquote, teammates or creatures, whatever, to be on your team, and then you compete or you Pokemon battle in volleyball. And it looks really fun. I'll probably try it as well, as I am a big fan of Pokemon, although I don't know anything about volleyball to say the least. Which I guess it doesn't really matter, considering that, you know, it's more Pokemon themed, but it is like volleyball themed. I don't know. It looks fun though, and like art designs are pretty nice as well. Looks like this bird went and murdered all of our children. I will yoink this. Don't mind if I do. And it still looks like we haven't gotten our lunar orb to fall, which is so strange. This is not it. For those of you who are wondering, this is just a normal moon rock. It is really fat looking, the lunar orb that, you know, spawns from this. And I'm really sad that we don't have it yet. Supposedly it's a guaranteed to get in your next meteor shower past day 60, but obviously we're, you know, over 100 days late. So I'm not too sure what we're gonna have to do about this. I might just have to stay here for extended periods of time. I'd rather not, but yeah. And maybe it could be somewhere else in the world, but I'm pretty sure this is the only spot where our meteor biome is. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. I just realized what the rocks sound like. when you pick them up or you trade like inventory spots with them. Oh, not the gold, but the rocks. They sound like deep slate in Minecraft when you're mining them up. Similar concept, but you know, obviously a little bit different. Anyways, we just had our hound attack. That's why I have all this. I have 6 monster meat on me. So we'll throw the rest of that in there, which actually that was going bad. Our turkey dinner has become stale, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you know, what are you gonna do about it? We're actually gonna cook up the last little bit of turkey dinners in there, or drumsticks in there. So yeah, let's just get that done, and we'll probably finish the rest of the turf too. I want to get all the cobblestone down, or at least most of the cobblestone down. That way we have a good layout of the base. Again, this was going to be a sort of like a chill episode anyways. I didn't want to do too many major edits, just because, well, even though I'm feeling better, I want to slowly get back into things. I don't really want to push myself, as that is never quite a fun thing to do, to say the least. So let's make 2 stacks of cut stone, because that will equal 1 whole stack of flint, which is how much we actually got from that trip. And thank God we are Winona. I also left our pickaxes over there in case, well, I mean, I didn't really have a reason to bring the pickaxes back. So we'll go ahead and drop them on. Speaking of those games that I was talking about in the last clip, oh, I forgot to put the rocks away. Prepared to see a lot of Rotwood over the next few days, as I've been really having fun with it, and I want to try and make the most out of it before the combat test ends. And there are 2 dungeons, I believe, in the combat test that you are able to go do. And I just realized I put the flint away. And yeah, I haven't even beaten the first dungeon yet, so we are going to be playing a lot of Rotwood. And I just want to let you guys know that even though there's going to be a lot of, you know, like Rotwood coming out, Don't Starve is still going to be our like main game. I don't think really the content of our channel is going to change that much in terms of not having Don't Starve on it, as in the past, if those of you don't remember, I used to be a very TF2 heavy content maker. My main content back in the day was TF2, and yeah, obviously we've kind of moved on from that, and I almost feel kind of bad because a lot of what I did, you know, was TF2 heavy based, and that's where I got a lot of the majority of my what do you call it, following was from TF2, at least on YouTube. And oh, I need a pitchfork. And you know, kind of switching to Don't Starve mainly. That is not the pitchfork. I almost feel kind of bad by doing that. But then again, it has been a couple of years since you know, I'm notorious for taking big breaks, which I don't really mean to, and it just kind of happened. But yeah, I almost want to do TF2 content again, but I don't know. The state of what TF2 is in is just not... I don't really play pubs anymore. If you're friends with me on Steam, and you watch the channel as well, you'll know that I do hop on TF2 every now and then, but it's not... I don't do pubs, or casual mode, I guess is what it's called. I mostly do... I don't know if I should be changing this stuff out with cobblestone, actually, because this might be an extension of the farm, or we might extend it a little bit. So I'm actually going to keep this as autumn turf for now. But yeah, I don't really play casual anymore. I only really hop on TF2 to play MVM, which is a fun little game mode that's within TF2. It's sort of got its own community, or actually it does have its own community. And it's how you get golden weapons, or Australians, I guess is what they're called. But I play it because it's just like a fun game mode. You know, you just verse waves of robots and stuff like that, and there's a lot of optimization in it. Not that I really care to optimize, but you know, it's just different. But it's kind of hard to make. I feel like it's kind of hard to make MVM content because I don't want to get near that guy. Actually, let's do that so he doesn't follow me to well, all the way to base, because I don't really want him to follow me to base. Alright, I just went and dug out a lot of the ground just so we can go ahead and start placing the cobblestone, just to speed things up a little bit, as I don't want the episode to drag on for too long. And I know this was just like a talky episode, but I at least want to get something productive done. I mean, all we really did was change out a few things, but at least we got a lot of it changed. And sort of the layout of the base looking well. So this will wrap around all the way to the storage unit, of course. So now our storage unit is now connected by roads to you know, our little area over there, just like so. Yeah, there we go. And then we can go down here. It does look pretty bad right now. We'll have to break up the stuff with more little sort of aesthetics as time goes on. And we've also connected the grass farm and the mushroom farm and the beefalo area all together with cobblestone as well. Again, not too sure what we're gonna do with the fridge per se, or the cooking area, or the kitchen I should say as well. Because yeah, I don't know if I want to make it bigger or smaller. It just depends. Like if we ever switch to Warley, which we probably, I feel like I don't want to work on the kitchen until we get to play as Warley, because I want to take into account his cooking utensils, because spices are a big deal in this game, and well, we kind of need an area for that. But yeah, we'll just do this. Yeah, I don't really want the episode to drag on, so we'll do, I'm leaving this open right here in case we want to put something, but obviously we'll have to change out the turf for this, which I have an idea for. We just don't have the means to grab the turf for it at the time being. But yeah, I hope that catches everybody up as to why, you know, things have been slow lately. But now that I'm back to feeling good again, I hope to make some more content again. And I've been saying again and again and again lately. That was quite weird. Anyways, we'll open up the present before we go, because why not, right? So let's see what we get. We got a skirt, and actually, oh no, we came back. I hate that. We'll have to find an area for him with like a permanent light source to keep this stagehand away. Maybe we'll move the stagehand like over in this little area. But for the time being, that will be it. He can just roam around. So with that being said, thanks for watching, guys, and take care.